black girl in her hair, a black girl in her hair, a black girl in her hair. We sitting by the pool in Florida. I'm on a little bit of a vacation with my family, and I don't want to get in the pool. So I would rather sit here and talk with you guys than to get in the pool right now. So I'm just gonna spend a little time going through some of the steps of purchasing a home. So let's talk about the steps of purchasing a home. When it's time to purchase a home, mind you, I just went through the process. I'm so proud that I purchased my first home this year in 2022. And you know, it was a challenging process for me, but it's a really major accomplishment and achievement. In addition to saving money on, say, rent or whatever, you're building a legacy, you're building equity, you're securing your financial future. And I grew up in home ownership. You know, my parents owned a home, and so of course it's an ideal that was instilled in my childhood. And so I'm very passionate about helping others to accomplish the goal, as well as to, you know, just prosper, progress. You know, maybe it's not a first home, maybe you purchased a condo in college, but just going to the next level is also an accomplishment as well. And so let's talk about the steps to buying a home. So in Atlanta, we have one of the hottest markets in America. Atlanta home ownership appreciation is rising 14% year over year. So homeowners are seeing equity and depreciation in their home value much faster than anywhere else in the US. And so getting started now is monumental. When you read about real estate, there are some quotes in our industry that are really inspiring. The best time to buy real estate is now. You know, buy some land. They're not making any more of it. I'm not sure who said that. Another one is, you know, the best time to buy a home was 5 years ago. Well, I just want to share these things with you because it's so important to get started on your plan and put the steps in action in order to accomplish your achievement. So the first thing you want to do when you're ready to purchase a home is start to navigate your budget and figure out what your savings plan is going to be. So yes, you want to start saving. Now, ideally, you want to have 3 to 5% of the purchase price of your home, but that's just a beginner's plan, right? That's a beginner's plan for someone who wants to go for an FHA loan if they're a first-time home owner. FHA mortgages, right? Because there's different loan programs, but FHA mortgages were implemented by the federal government to open the doors to home ownership for all. And so there's no discrimination, and it's actually a program that allows you, if you have a moderate income or a moderate credit score, to get into home ownership. So FHA loan programs only require 3.5% down. So say on a $300,000 home, you're looking at about $10,000 to $11,000 in savings, right? Now, mind you, with the FHA programs, they usually pair well with down payment assistance. And so you can look forward to, if you're working with a savvy realtor like myself, to being able to have some of the benefits of home down payment assistance. And so that's really important. It's been really crucial to some of my buyers who have come with a savings, and then the closing costs were added on at the end, your lender fees, your closing attorney fees, transfer tax, and these other small out-of-pocket expenses that happen on the day of closing can maximize or can max out and surpass your savings plan. So saving 3 to 5% for a first-time home owner is really great. So the first thing you want to do is, like I said, look at your budget and start to strategize your savings plan, okay? Then from there, you want to make sure that your credit is in order. For an FHA loan program, the minimum credit score is a 580, but there are lenders who do an overlay to pre-qualify their buyers. And so what that means is that they can require a minimum credit score of 620 or a 640. Now, that's all good for you, because with a 620 or a 640, you will qualify for lower interest rates. And so that's another caveat to being a homeowner, is to be able to qualify for interest rates that serve your ultimate goal, right? Which is to build equity as quickly as possible, to build wealth, to move forward financially. And so the FHA has implemented a minimum credit score to allow us entry. However, with these lender overlays, it's more challenging to, you know, get promised this money, but that's beneficial because they'll give you an advantage in getting a better credit score. Once you've checked your credit score and you have some savings, you want to hire a savvy realtor. Now, when I say that, I mean you can interview realtors. You may have, your sister-in-law might be a realtor, but when you speak with her, she may not be as well-versed in some of the benefits and you know, navigating the process. So for me, I am a realtor, not just a real estate agent. So a realtor goes by a code of ethics with regards to how you work with clients as opposed to customers. And that relationship requires a certain level of professionalism, openness, honesty, loyalty. So being a realtor is really important. You're making sure that you're working with an agent that is a realtor. 1. 2, I think it's important to work with an agent who has some extended and continuing education. So for me, I am an international staging and redesign professional, and that works for my sellers. I'm also a certified luxury home marketing specialist, which works for my high net worth individuals who may be selling a home or purchasing a home. And I also am working on my negotiation expert certification, because you want to have a realtor that's not only going to be well-versed in your down payment assistance and know the process, but also someone that can negotiate for you, meaning not just being aggressive about a number, about a price, but knowing how to work with the seller to craft an offer that's beneficial for both of them. So once you've hired a realtor, the next thing that your realtor will start to advise you to do is to get pre-approved for a mortgage. Now, you may have been a member of a local credit union, your bank, and those are great places to start as far as getting a pre-qualification. But oftentimes, realtors have great connections with mortgage originators and loan officers who can fit you into more than just the classic structure that big banks offer, right? So your credit union will offer you a good rate and a good program, but also some of your different mortgage lenders have connections into other programs, other down payment assistance. And so if your bank gives you something, a pre-approval, it's always good. You have the right, in other words, to shop for a better rate. And so it's always good, at this point, you're serious about purchasing a home, it's always good to talk to your realtor about who do they think the best loan officer for you would be. And they'll give you a referral for someone in their wheelhouse, or in, you know, that may be a better fit for you. I have a couple of people, I have 4 lenders that I work with often, and each one specializes in something different. So one of my lenders works well with new construction homes. Their mortgage company does new construction loans. If someone wants to buy a land lot and build a house on it, this lender is ideal for that. I have another lender that works primarily through mortgage down payment assistance programs. And so he has connections to all of the programs, and their loan company is open to fitting any down payment assistance program into their packages. I have another loan officer who works primarily with FHA loans with no overlay. And so as a realtor, that's something that I've done in terms of meeting the best lenders to work with for my clients. So you want to get pre-approved and ask your realtor for a referral, okay? That will help you, okay? Once you're pre-approved, you'll have an idea of about the maximum amount of money that the loan officer or that the lender can lend you for your home. And that's important because you need a shopping budget, right? So if you're looking for an attached home, be prepared to be looking at a conventional loan program. And those numbers will be different if you're looking for a detached home, if you're looking for an FHA loan program. Same thing with the VA loan program. Because of the down payment requirements or 0% down payment requirement for the VA loan, you'll be able to have different affordability with that program as well. So that's important to know your shopping budget. Once you have your shopping budget and you're working with your realtor, the next thing is you get searching for a home. Now, you know where you live, work, and play. you know where your family, you know, I'll say this, you know where your family slays, and you know where your kids enjoy going to camp and school, etc., etc. If you're looking to move out of that community, that's fine too. But working with your realtor to search for homes within your budget that meet your criteria for the house, as well as the location in the neighborhood, is the next step. So those are steps 1 through 5 to get started on purchasing your new home. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. If you're in the Atlanta metro area and you're looking for a realtor that's on your team, reach out to me. I'm Letrice Gholson of Unlock Atlanta Realty Firm, where I would love to help you prosper. Be blessed. Have a good one.